Hey babes, welcome back to my channel. So for those of you who are new here, my name is Aisha and I make content related to beauty, fashion, lifestyle, all that fun stuff. So if you're into any of that, please hit the subscribe button. So for today's video, I decided to do a full face using the new makeup products that I recently picked up. And I was really excited to try these. So I was like, let me just get on camera and do a video and try it out with you guys and see how they work out. And I really love how this look turned out. It's just a really nice, soft, pink, flirty kind of look. And I did use a good amount of product, but as you can see, it looks still really nice, really flawless, and I think all these products worked really well together, so I'm thoroughly impressed. So if you guys want to see how I got this look, please keep on watching. We're gonna start off with my usual skin prep. I never skip this step, I never change this step. I don't even play because I know that like when I don't do my skin prep the way it needs to be done, my makeup's just gonna look dry and cakey. So I'm gonna start off with my favorite moisturizer. It's the Nivea cream. I like to go in with only a little bit so that it doesn't make my makeup, you know, start to like separate and stuff. And now I'm gonna go in with my Shiseido sunscreen stick. Now I'm gonna set my skin prep. So this is the first new item I got. It's the Sephora Micro Smooth Powder. This one is in the shade 85 Espresso. It's the darkest shade. Now I already have this powder in like 75. I think it's like hazelnut or something like that. So I've already tried this powder. I wasn't too, like a big fan of the shade just because I did want to go a little bit deeper. So a light powder like this, I would say is the perfect thing to use when you want to set your skin prep, because obviously you don't want to go in with a super heavy powder knowing we're about to put liquids and stuff on top of that. So a powder like this is the best way to go. So I'm just going to use a little bit of this because like I said, we don't want too much. It's a really nice rich color. So let's see. Maybe I should get a mirror. Should I bring you guys a little closer? I'm gonna zoom in just a little bit so you guys can see. This next item I'm about to show you guys, it's the foundation I'm gonna be using today. And this is relatively new to me, but I haven't had a good full day wear of it to really see how the foundation wears. I do know that I love the color. It's a really nice, deep, rich color. So it's the Dior Backstage Foundation. This is in the shade 8N. This one's the darkest shade. It's a really nice shade. I like it. The foundation's pretty light. I would say it's like a light to a medium coverage. It's definitely buildable. Wouldn't say this is full coverage, but it's right up my alley. It's a really nice light coverage. So I'm gonna be going in with this. I will say the only thing I don't like about this foundation is the packaging. Like, you guys see what I mean in a second. When you open it up, like, I always like to shake it a little bit because I can see that it separates. But what happens is it kind of like just bursts out. Like the product will just start like coming out of the bottle, which is very annoying. I never like to go in with too much foundation because I just find that adding more foundation just ends up making your makeup look cakey. It's not really helping anything. So I like to, anyway, so that's enough. So I always like to start off light. I hate when my face feels way too heavy. As you can see, the color is a really nice match. The undertone is perfect. This is definitely, I have a very neutral undertone and this is like perfect. So just gonna go ahead and blend this out. I always go in patting motion, so I'm going like this versus swiping. This just gives you the most flawless coverage. So this is the foundation on. I totally forgot about my lashes. I'm gonna go pop those on. They're my usual go-to lashes. I'll have everything linked down below, but I'm gonna pop those on and then I'll be right back. All right, you guys, so I popped on my lashes and now I'm back. I just don't have a lot of space on my memory card, so I'm trying to be as quick as possible. But like I said, I'm gonna have everything that I'm using linked down in the description. So this next item I'm going to be using is something I'm really excited about. It's the Hourglass Concealer. I got this in the, oh, I hope it's not too bright. I got this in the shade Teak, And I got this during the Sephora sale. I've never tried this. I swatched it yesterday and it was very close in color with one of my favorite concealers, the Too Faced Born This Way. So I was like, I hit it right on the nail with the color match. The undertones were a little bit different, so I'm gonna see how that's gonna work out. This does look a little bit more neutral. My other one looks a little bit more warm. Now we're gonna do our concealer. Okay, so I'm gonna do my usual placement. Right off bat, it does feel a little bit more thick. Like the product is not gliding on as easily, but that's not a bad thing. I just did that so crooked. I'm weak. I have to fix that. All right, so this is my usual concealer placement. Like I said, it does feel a little bit dry, so that's kind of interesting. The color match is perfect, like I said. And I did this online, you guys. One thing I pride myself in is always getting my concealer shade right when I pick them online without ever seeing them in person. So anyways, so yeah, this is the concealer we're gonna start off with. I'm gonna blend it out and see how the coverage is, if I need to add more, see how the color works. Like I said, the color is right. The undertone is just a little bit off, but I mean, it looks pretty fine to me. I think this should work. So I'm gonna go ahead with my Real Techniques. I think this just has soft accent, so I believe that's what it's called. It's the Real Techniques brush to blend it out. I'm gonna do my under eyes last, just to give that more time to dry out. Although I don't think this product needs that because it does feel a little bit dry. I can't explain it, I don't know. It's like a little bit thick and dry, but let's see how this blends out. It's blending out pretty easily, okay. Like that blended out fine. I think the color is fine. I like the color. I'm okay with the color. Undertone is working. I think the under eye will really show us. It's not that easy to blend. I will say that. I feel like it's patching on a little bit to the foundation. It's a little bit tricky to blend. It's not that smooth, but it does look pretty. So we'll see. So here is the concealer on. I really like the color, so I hit it right on the nail with the color match. I'm not gonna say it was hard to blend. It wasn't hard, but it wasn't the easiest to blend either. You do need to put effort to get that seamless blend. Also, I've heard some people say that this creases really bad under the eye, but then other people love it. I will say, I do see how it could crease because like I said, it's like a thick and dry. I'm not gonna say it's dry. It's not dry, but it is on the thicker side in terms of consistency. So I can see how if maybe you're not prepped well or you're not using it with the right products, it can crease. But like I said, it looks really nice. I like it. It does look really nice. I'm gonna add just a little bit more because as you guys can see, I didn't add too much product, but I don't like to add too much concealer anyway. But I am just adding a little in the creases right here. But besides that, it looks nice. I'm just curious to see how it's gonna wear on me, so we'll see about that. I'm not even gonna let this dry. I'm just gonna blend it out quickly just for a little bit of added coverage. I'm just gonna set my under eye with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish powder. This one's in the shade number 3. And I've just been obsessed with these powder puffs. I'm never setting my eyes with anything else. So I'm just gonna go ahead and set with this really quick. I don't like to wait to set my under eye just because I don't want to give it time to crease or anything. So I like to go in right away and set that. Oh my God, these two look beautiful. My lovely camera died on me, so we're back. I was just setting my under eyes with this Charlotte Tilbury powder, and I will say these two work beautifully together. Like, let's get into my under eyes, you guys. This looks really nice. Now I'm gonna contour. I'm using the Liss contour stick. This might be a foundation, I'm not even sure, but it's in the shade Worthy. So you kind of just open it up like this, and here's the product. It's pretty dark, which I really like, super dark skin friendly. It looks a little messy, but I'm gonna go ahead and contour with this. I only go in with a little bit on this because the product payoff is pretty strong. So if I put too much, I'm just gonna end up looking a little bit crazy. So I'm just gonna go in my normal contour areas. And then for my nose, I go in with the Morphe E47 brush, and I just put it on like this because this applicator is way too big to just put directly onto my nose. So I'm just gonna go ahead and blend that out. I have so many brushes. I need to sort them out just so it's easier for when I'm looking for stuff because it'd be getting so stressful. Okay, so this is an old Morphe brush I have. I think it's the MO or M0. Just looks like this. This is what I use to blend out my nose contour. So I'm just gonna do that. I don't like to move the product too much. So like I said earlier with my foundation, I go in with a patting motion. So next we're gonna bronze. I'm gonna use the NARS Laguna bronzer. This one's in the shade number 5. So this is a cream bronzer. Really excited about this. I swatched this a few times, but I haven't actually used it. So we're gonna do that. I don't know if this is gonna come off very strong, so I'm not gonna put too much. We're gonna start off with just a little bit on, we can start off with this side. Okay, so I'm just gonna pat that in. Okay, I do see the warmth. It's not too neutral, which is good, because a lot of these companies will say this is a bronzer and then it just ends up looking so neutral and dark to where it ends up looking like a contour. But I think this is, yeah, it's warming me up a little. Okay, it's nice. I'm just gonna bring that up right here. Oh, it's pretty. I'm gonna do the other side. This is really pretty. It's not a harsh bronzer, but as you can see, it definitely warmed up my face. I really like this. This is pretty. Okay. So, and I will say it was pretty easy to blend. It's really easy to like, it kind of melts into your face. As you can see, I didn't do too much when it came to blending, and I feel like it just kind of melted right in with the rest of my makeup. Before I go ahead and set my bronzer, I'm gonna go in with my final cream product that's gonna go in the cheek area. So we're gonna do that first. I'm really excited about this. It's the e.l.f. Halo Glow Beauty Wand Blush. This one's in the shade Berry Radiant, and you just kind of open it up like this. So it has this like cushion. You guys, sorry if the lighting is changing a little bit. The sun is like going in and out, so bear with me. Anyway, so it has this like cushion. Now let me swatch this. I've never swatched this before, so I don't even know how it's gonna come out. I've only seen it on the model, and it looked like a really nice color. So we're gonna, ooh, definitely looks dark. Ooh, oh my gosh. You guys, I don't know if you can pick it up that well on camera. It's a very deep, sort of like hot pinkish color. I really like this. This is really pretty, you guys. This is really pretty. So this is gonna work nice with the new blush that I have that I'm gonna try out, because they're both kind of like that hot, deep pink color. So I think it'll complement each other really well. I'm gonna apply this directly onto my cheeks first. All right, y'all, I'm a little scared. I don't know why when it comes to like liquid blushes, I'm always like I get a little scared. So we're gonna start off with a little bit and blend and see how the color payoff is and all that. Okay, Let's blend that out and see. Pretty color. That's pretty. It's very subtle, definitely gives a glow. So this is like a perfect summertime thing. Like even if I were to put on light makeup, I can see myself just throwing this on to add some glow and color onto my cheeks. Let's do the other side. Ooh, I added a little more here, but this color payoff gives off a very beautiful, subtle glow and color that's kind of coming from within. I really like this. This is pretty. This is pretty. I was a little bit scared because the color did look a little bit intimidating when I put it on, but it blends in really nice. I'm just gonna add a little bit more because I love me some blush. How do we like it, guys? Let me know down in the comments. This is really pretty to me. I like this. I'm just bringing it up a little bit higher just to lift my cheekbones a little bit. I think the bronzer, the blush, and the contour is coming together seamlessly, which I really like. So now we're gonna go ahead and set this area. I'm going to start off with my contour. This item is not new, but I've been really liking it. It's the e.l.f. Camo Powder Foundation. Excuse the packaging, you guys. This looks crazy. But this one's in the shade number 660N. It's a really deep neutral color. This gives very neutral, so it's the perfect contour. So I'm going to use that to set my contour. And also, please excuse my lace, you guys. My hair is not done. I need to do my hair. But I was like, let me come on here and do my makeup because I was so excited about these products. So I'm like, I wanted to show you guys and kind of test it out on camera. I'm gonna set my blush using this new blush. It's a very pretty blush. It's the Sephora Colorful blush in the shade Hey Jealousy. This is like a hot, if I can get this open, it's like a hot pink blush. I'm really excited to try this. Let me block this out. You can see it's like a hot pink blush. Really excited to try this out. I was that girl who did not like blush just because I didn't think blush would look good on dark skin. I was wrong as hell. So now we're gonna go in and try this blush. I'm really excited about it. It's a really pretty pink and I'm very much into like pinky blushes. So we're just gonna use that to set the blush we just put on. Honestly, this blush on a day where I'm doing like a very light beat, if I were to just put this on, I'm talking about the e.l.f. Halo Glow blush, like I probably wouldn't even set it if I just wanted to go for that nice glowy look, because you guys, look at it. But we're gonna see how it works with this. So I'm just gonna go in. Do you guys see what I mean? I think they complement each other really nice. I'm gonna add some more. Yeah, you guys see that? They work together so nice. I love this. I will say that the only thing with this is that you do have to apply a little bit of pressure to get the product to actually come on to the brush. It is a little bit stiff. I don't know if that's gonna change over time when I kind of break in the product a little bit more, because this is my first time even swatching this. But yeah, you do kind of have to press it in to really get the color payoff. This is like my favorite bronzer ever. I always come back to it. It's in the shade Prodigy. It definitely comes off a little bit more red, which is, like I said, perfect because we want that warmth. So just gonna apply that right here. Yes, this is what I needed. So now what I'm gonna do is just carve this area out right here to kind of clean it up and make it look sharp. I'm using the L'Oreal concealer. This one's in the shade number 420. So we're just gonna blend going downwards, just so we're not disrupting that line. Same thing on the other side. What we're gonna do now is go back in with the Sephora Micro Smooth Powder. Again, this one's the shade 85 Espresso. So this one's the new shade. Let's see how it works if I can get this open. Let's see how it works all over my face. So I'm just lightly setting that over everything. We're gonna add a little bit of color in the eye area. I'm gonna go in with the Morphe Prodigy bronzer. I'm gonna kind of just brush this around in my like upper eye area onto the lips. I wore this lip combo like 2 times. I just bought these 2 products and I'm so obsessed with this, you guys, because I was always just a brown lip liner and lip gloss, or like a brownie gloss type of girl. But now, you guys, these 2 right here just do it for me. So we're gonna start off with the lip liner. It is the Milani Easy Liner in the shade Sugar Plum. So it's like a purpley color. Let me show you guys. So it's like a deep purple color. And then I go in with the Fenty Beauty Cream in the shade Mauve Vibes. So as you guys can tell, it's a mauve pink color. Let me show you. Super, super pretty. And these together just work so nice. So I'm gonna show you guys how it looks. So I start off obviously with the lip liner. Now we're gonna go in with Mauve Vibes. You guys, this color combo is just so pretty to me. So then I go in with this little lip brush and just kind of blend the liner where it needs to be blended. The final look, you guys, let me just move in a little bit to kind of show you. I just like how everything turned out. Really, like, this was exactly what I was envisioning, just a soft, pretty, pinky type of look, and I think that's exactly what I got. And I really liked most of the stuff I got. I would say my favorite thing was definitely the Hourglass concealer. Like I said, I might be a little bit biased. I love me a good new base product, and this color worked out fine. The concealer is looking really, really nice so far. Like I said, I'm gonna have to see how this wears throughout the day, but really like this. And also the e.l.f. blush. I really like this. I would wear this alone, like I said, without even setting it, and it looked nice after I set it too. Like, you can still see the glow peeking through. It's a really, really pretty product. I highly recommend this. This one's in the shade Berry Radiant. Again, I'm gonna have everything that I used linked down below. But yeah, you guys, tell me how you guys like this look. Like, I love this. This is like my type of beat. Super light. I love me a good pink. And now just adding on this pink lip, that's another favorite. Both this lip combo, like, I'm obsessed with it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and do not forget to subscribe, and please like and comment on the video. It really helps push my videos out there in the algorithm. So yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.